Hello everyone. So this is kind of like a weekly vlog, but I'm not gonna count it as one just because it's Friday and it's really my planning time, so you're gonna hear some noise from here and there just because after school I just want to kind of get things ready to go and go home. But I did film a video last week about top 10 things in my classroom that I use like every day. And sorry, I am putting on a mask. People come in and out like all the time. I have my hair up just because we have our Cinco de Mayo dance and we're gonna practice it after they come back from ancillary. They're gonna be super tired, but you know what? We gotta practice it every day, every chance we get. But this video is more about, I feel like I'm alone. So let me tell y'all my dilemma, okay? I guess I can take this off. No one has to come in here for a while. My hair's crazy. I'm by myself. So in my school, there has always been about 2 5th grade teachers, math and science, and then ELAR, and then everything else. One of my coworkers, he had been here for like 10 years, like a tenure by now. Last year was my first year with him. It was my first year of teaching, and it went great. Yes, we butt heads, but it went great so far. Then, you know, working together, making sure things were on the right track, good to go. This year, however, it's a big difference. So my co-teacher that I worked with last year, around mid-September, I want to say, I have to go back to my weekly vlogs, he said that he had to deal with family emergency and he'll be back like in a week or a few days. He never came back. Unfortunately, there was death in his family, so that trauma ended up keeping him, you know, from returning. So, you know, because we were already short and it was mid-September, we just had to get people to fill in for him. And there was never a teacher in the classroom. We're talking about like teachers from middle school, because we still have middle school connected to our elementary. They came over, like 3 people at a time came over throughout the day. They big rotation from like 8 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 3 o'clock. And then, you know, just kept on rotating. That was the groove until like 2 weeks before November, we interviewed a woman, and from my vlogs, she did not do a great job. She had horrible classroom management. She did not teach the children. The children hated her. The students were just misbehaving like as best as they could. Like, it was horrible. So that was until, I want to say, beginning of February. So she lasted after Thanksgiving from winter break, and then like 3 weeks after we came back from winter break. So after she left, then it's one of my best friends. She went in there and took over, and that was a good like 2 weeks that she was in there. And she was like, the kids had already known her because she was like the ancillary teacher, the specialist teacher, so they had already grown a relationship with her. So it was a lot better than, you know, whatever happened with the previous teacher, or teacher intern really. Unfortunately, the teacher who, you know, my best friend, she's pregnant, and it's a high-risk pregnancy. So currently she is at bed rest because she had to have a surgery to, you know, fix up a couple things for the pregnancy. She's okay, you know, I keep wishing her well wishes and to get better soon, so she doesn't miss the end of the school year and she can have some fun with the kiddos, you know, because it's always fun the last month after STAR testing. So now there is another, oh my god, another teacher basically a teacher intern, not really a teacher. Like, no one's really a teacher. Everyone's like a teacher intern. But still, like, never a permanent, like, I'm your new teacher for the rest of the year. So here comes a new teacher. She is great at teaching math. Like, oh my goodness, amazing. You know, she's still getting the hang of classroom management, but for sure a lot better than previous. But I got a cough. However, here's the thing. She leaves at 1 o'clock because that is her part-time contract job. I don't know why she doesn't stay after 1 o'clock. I'm not sure. Maybe that's up to her. I'm staying out of it. That's more HR business. But she comes from 8 to 1, and after 1, there's still a huge hour and like another hour before the kids leave. So there's pretty much 2 hours that kids are still here. And in the morning, there's about 15 minutes where I have to kind of like watch both classes because she's not here yet, because school starts around like 7:45. So I'm watching both classes for 15 minutes in the morning. That one is not as bad because it's a little bit calmer in the morning because, you know, the kids are sleepy, the kids are arriving. But in the afternoon, oh my goodness, it's a struggle. They're good because, you know, I'm there, I'm good. But, you know, it's always like concerning that something's going to happen. And it has. One thing just happened where a kid hit another kid with a book. So that's something I had to deal with. There is another like middle school teacher who it kind of helps around, but she has classes of her own. She's more the instructional coach, so she has a little bit more flexibility in like walking around and helping others, but still she has to do her duties like at certain points. So there's that. So what I'm trying to say is I'm by myself. Yes, the principal is helping me, but she gets pulled away at times. Like, she's like, I'll be there, don't worry, I got nothing to do, you know. Well, she's always got something to do, you know what I mean? But like, I'll be there, like, don't worry, I'll help you. But she's pulled away by an emergency or by a parent meeting or by something. Never, like, she can never, and I don't expect her to. She's the principal. I can't expect her to drop everything and help me out. No, I can't expect that, and I won't. But still, it just feels so like I need someone permanent, someone to help me. And I know I feel a little selfish for saying this because there is another staff member that I thought my radio was on that has been dealing with like blood clots and like, you know, surgery, and she's here but sometimes she's not, and when she's not, someone who usually helps me goes to cover for her, and I just don't know, like, I feel like what I'm dealing with is not as important as what others are dealing with. I don't know, I just feel like that's my honest opinion. Like, for example, it really is more difficult now because I have to do like the paperwork, and usually it's the homeroom like teacher that would do just their homeroom, but because I really have no other permanent teacher like teacher of record, because only the teacher of record can do the paperwork for that student, I have to do all 44 students. And you know, oh, that's not a lot. It is. Once you have to do like a lot of paperwork, and because my kids are not bilingual, but they're ELLs, there's more in addition to more paperwork. So it's just difficult dealing with everything, and like any little problem, the kids go to me. Like, I love it, but at the same time, it's like I wish I had someone else to help me deal with like these little behavior issues, or like these little just these little minor things that I have to deal with myself. I don't know, guys, like, I guess that's just my honest feelings, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, because, you know, and some people are like, why don't you guys have 3 ELA teachers? We've asked, but because we're a charter school, we're a little bit different in how we work with teachers and subjects. So it's always been 2 5th grade teachers, but now it's technically just down to 1. Everyone else is just substituting in there. So that's how I feel, guys. Let me know your thoughts. I mean, are you dealing with any situation that's similar? Maybe you've gone through it. Hopefully next year I will have a permanent teacher in there. I don't know who. I don't even know if my co-worker, the original co-worker, is coming back. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But in the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I am officially past 350 subscribers. Yay. That's a good feeling to wake up to in the morning. And I will get back to doing the daily vlogs when I can. This week was just absolute crazy, and I do want to update with you guys about this week. Oh my goodness, it was just crazy, bananas crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and get my kiddos so we can dance a little bit and get ready to leave. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys.